Today we're taking a closer look at the open world boss Ashava in the Diablo IV beta. I had the chance to play against this fearsome dragon during our first encounter and we managed to defeat it. In this video I'll be sharing our experience, the key elements in our opinion and the strategies that worked best for us. First and foremost, let's discuss the essential information about the Ashava encounter. According to the official Diablo Twitter page, Ashava was scheduled to appear in Sanctuary on Saturday at 10 AM PDT, 12 PM PDT and 10 PM PDT, and on Sunday at 12 AM PDT. As you can imagine, things didn't go quite as planned. This wasn't due to Blizzard's inability to launch the boss at all, but rather because Sanctuary doesn't recognize daylight saving time changes. As the servers run on a consistent time zone without adjusting for daylight saving time, Ashava actually appears 1 hour later than initially planned. On Saturday at 11 AM PDT, 1 PM PDT and 11 PM PDT, and on Sunday at 1 AM PDT. About half an hour before the battle begins, you'll be able to find a countdown on the map. So where can you find Ashava in the Diablo IV beta? Head to the Fractured Peaks of course and venture far to the east. The area is called Crucible and it resembles a small arena atop a frozen lake where you'll encounter Ashava once it spawns. I must say this battle is no walk in the park. Ashava kept us on our toes even though all of the players involved were at level 25, the maximum level in the beta. Its attacks deal a significant amount of damage and you'll also lose health over time due to either poison damage or bleeding. You'll take so much damage over time that you'll likely die if you don't heal with 2 or 3 potions. It's worth mentioning that my 2 friends and I all played as mages, which aren't the tankiest of classes. I'm curious to hear from those who played as barbarians or rogues, how did you fare against Ashava? Did you survive its attacks or did you also struggle? Please feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. One significant advantage we had as mages was our ability to maintain a safe distance from Ashava. Its attack range is incredibly vast. Even though the camera zooms out for the battle and you can be quite far away, its attacks still fill the entire screen. You'll need to be almost at the edge of the screen, just barely able to see Ashava to avoid being hit by its attacks. Now let's briefly discuss Ashava's attacks and share some tips that may have helped us complete the battle in time. After all, there's a timer. If you're not fast enough, you won't succeed in defeating the boss. Its most vicious attack is a sweeping strike with 2 full rotations that can hit you hard, even at considerable distance, and inflict severe bleeding damage. It's best to either move far enough away that Ashava is no longer visible on the screen, or move in very close, right between its legs. If you're too far away, of course you won't be able to deal as much damage. If you're too close, you'll be vulnerable to all its other attacks, including a nasty attack that can one-shot you with poison. The poison deals so much damage and damage over time that it can easily knock you off your feet. So, excellent and well-timed movement is extremely important here. Keep moving and try your best to dodge the attacks as much as possible. It won't always work, I can guarantee you that. But when you've managed to bring Ashava down about half health, the boss changes its attacks patterns a bit. In fact, a new attack is added to the mix. Ashava has a move where it slams both its claws into the ground and then drags them along its sides. This attack has a tremendously long reach and can hit you even if you're standing behind the boss. So watch out, it will be deadly from the rear as well. Additionally, Ashava has a few standard attacks, such as a slam to the ground, a leap that allows it to quickly move from one side of the arena to the other, and every now and then, the boss will snap at you, which has indeed caught me off guard a couple of times. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I have a few tips for you that might help you in the battle against Ashava. If you have any more, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd love to hear how your experience has been and what tips you have for surviving this challenging fight. The most important thing I would say is to constantly revive your teammates or even random players on the server when you see their ghosts floating around. If several people revive someone at the same time, it goes faster. This way players don't have to respawn and run back into the arena, which, although not far, prevents their equipment from breaking. When you revive yourself, your equipment's durability degrades with each revival. So make sure to repair your equipment at the blacksmith before the battle and try to get revived by others as often as possible, rather than instantly respawning yourself. So tip number 1, always revive and get revived by others. Tip number 2 is to learn Ashava's moveset, especially the sweeping attack, as early as possible. This attack has cost us the most lives and therefore a lot of time. If you can recognize it early on and either move far away or get right between its legs, it will help you immensely. Apart from that, I highly recommend using any equipment that restores health in some form. You'll definitely need it. One thing 2 of my teammates had, for example, was a piece of gear that would periodically summon a protective shield. While it doesn't completely stop the attack, it prevents you from dying instantly, giving you a chance to heal. This has saved our lives several times. And another tip, which should be obvious, but I'll mention it anyway, is to keep an eye on your cooldowns and use your ultimate ability as soon as it's available. You'll need the extra damage it provides. That's all the tips I have for you after my first run against Ashava. I hope these help you defeat the boss during the beta. And before I'll let the gameplay of the entire boss battle play out for your enjoyment, I would really appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to never miss a video. But now have fun watching our fight, and at the end you'll also see the loot I received, so be sure to check that out as well. Have an awesome day and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need time to do that. Out of mana. I need time to do that. ready yet. And out of round. I need time to prepare. I'm not ready yet. No, precious. I need time to prepare.
appreciate that.